Before we can start to take the derivative, which is really wading knee-deep into calculus, first we have to remember some things about algebra. One would be finding the slope between two sets of points. Notice what I have here. I've got x1, y1. That subscript means first x I come to, first y I come to. x2, y2. Second x I come to, second y I come to. Remember, if we're talking about a line, the slope is often given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Some of you may have learned it like that, which is just fine. Identify y2 is 4 minus y1 is 9 divided by x2 is negative 2, x1 is 3. This will give us negative 5 over negative 5, which is 1. So our slope here, remember, that's rise over run, or 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1 to get from one point to the next point on the line. Very similar question here in disguise. This means if x is 2, y is 0. So this is negative 2, 0. A disguised way of saying our x1, y1 point is negative 2, 0. And when x is 7, the function value, which is also known as the y value, is 3. So our x2, y2 point is 7, 3. So if I'm going to do the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, I'll have 3 minus 0 over 7 minus negative 2. Well, we know the opposite of negative 2 is plus 2, so our denominator goes to 9, numerator is 3, which simplifies to 1/3. Now, what does this mean? Up 1 over 3. There's our slope. To get to the next point, we're going to do a rise of 1 and a run of 3. In this problem here, we're asked to find the equation of a line going through this point having a slope of negative 1/2. Well, if we put this into slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, notice what they've given us. They've given us m, and they've given us x and y. So if we do a triple substitution, we can find b. So our y is 4, our m is negative 1/2, when our x value is 1, plus b gives us, well, this is negative 1/2 times 1 is negative 1/2. If I add 1/2 to both sides, I'll get 4.5 is equal to b. So our answer is y equals mx plus b. So y equals x. Notice in my final equation, I want the variable y and I want the variable x. They gave us negative 1/2 for the slope, and we just found positive 4.5 for our b, our y-intercept. That's where our graph crosses the y-axis. So it would look something like this. If I'm up 4.5, my slope is down 1 over 2. The graph will look something like that. That's just a rough sketch of it. A second way to do this problem would be to use point-slope form. So point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And in this case, we label the point given as x1, y1, and this is our slope. So I can say y minus y1 equals our slope, negative 1/2, times x minus the given x1 is 1. So the first thing I do in this case would be distribute and distribute to get y minus 4 is equal to negative 1/2 x plus 1/2. And now if I add 4 to both sides, I'll get the same answer I came up with before. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus 4.5. Either way, I'm going to come up with this answer.